Now then, I'd like to hear opinions on the proposed tactics. Personally, I believe it best to gather our forces and attack the stronghold directly, but...
Of course the boar wants to rush in headlong. Using a small force to take out the enemy's base of operations is a far better idea. Do you have something to say? Or are you just going to stand there glaring at me?
I have nothing to add, no.
So you're saying you have no thoughts on it whatsoever? You don't even agree or disagree? Just purely, blissfully neutral?
Enough, Felix. Leave Dedu be and tell me more about this idea of yours.
We don't need to kick down the front door here. Sneaking in with a small force and burning their food stores will be more than enough.
Interesting. We'd miss a chance to loot their supplies. But it would free up our main force for other matters. Still, it won't be easy to slip past their patrols. I'd best take my personal troops and...
Allow me to take on the role. I trust that'll be satisfactory.
Right then. Now that we've solidified our strategy, let's break for a bit.
Okay, what is your problem? You've been giving me that look ever since we came in here. You clearly have something on your mind, so spit it out.
It's good to have you with us.
Huh?
That's it? You just here to compliment me? Yep, positive support.
Few can debate His Majesty without hesitation or ill intent. Our war council proceeded smoothly as a result.
You make me sound like some kind of troublemaker. I don't disagree just for the thrill of it, you know.
You don't say.
Dimitri's always had a reckless streak. Who knows what kind of mess he'd drag us into if someone wasn't around to stop him. The guy would gladly throw his life away for someone else, given half the chance.
You have a point.
His death would mean the destruction of both Fargus and the Church. So when I try to protect him, what I'm really doing is protecting the kingdom.
Spoken like the shield of Fargus.
What's with a smile? I told you, if you've got something to say, just say it.
I know you spoke up for my sake as well. I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, well, just doing what's expected. I mean, we're, you know, brothers in arms and all that.
Apologies for the wait. I trust we're ready to reconvene. You two seem to be having a lively discussion. May I ask what it was about?
Of course, Your Majesty. Felix was just saying...
I was saying how much of a fool you are. Now come. We have more important things to discuss.
I think it's like the first time an actual sport conversation had like a kind of good character that both Dedu and Felix really interact with. That's... Why don't more support conversations go like this sometimes? Would they have like a third person who's sometimes tossed in? Like, I know they're meant to be like one-on-one, so that one was just kind of the exception, not the norm, but come on, so at least we've had at least a couple of surprises here and there.
Mess hall food is just the best!
Don't talk about food. You're gonna make me hungry again.
You're really piling up the plates there, Raphael. You must have been extra hungry.
Yeah, I was just out exercising. Food always tastes best after a long workout.
You should tell the chefs how much you enjoyed it. I'm sure they'd be pleased.
Will do. You know, I opened an inn myself, and I've been doing the cooking there. Except, I've never gotten a compliment from a customer. Not even once.
So they didn't like it? I wonder why.
I guess it just didn't taste very good. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about cooking, so I had a pretty rough time in the kitchen.
In that case, why don't we work on it together? You may not have as many chances to cook here, but I bet we can still find opportunities to hone your skills. Believe me, one of the best feelings in the world is having someone tell you they enjoyed a meal you created.
Hold on. You're gonna train me? You're the best, Ash!
We'll get started right away. First, let's see you make something so I can get a feel for your skill level.
Well, how's it taste?
Well, it's not bad necessarily, but a huge pile of meat isn't really a meal. It's just... meat.
Wait, you want something more than that? To each his own, I guess.
If you're going to focus on one ingredient, you have to work on your seasonings. This just tastes like a slab of bacon wrapped around a salt lick. Also, try using some vegetables. For a garnish, if nothing else. A little splash of color will make your dishes more appealing to the eye.
Huh. I never thought about how food looked.
That's something my father always used to say. If flavor is king, appearance is the royal court. He's actually the one who taught me that adding some color with vegetables will make things taste better too.
Well, I guess I could jam a cucumber in there or something, if you think it'd help.
You can't just jam things in without thinking about it, Raphael. You have to prepare them first, then arrange them in a way that's pleasing to the eye. Every ingredient requires careful preparation in order to bring out its true flavor.
Okay. I think I get it.
For example, try seasoning the meat with some herbs, then boil your vegetables to remove the bitterness. After that, fan them out on the platter and...
Wait, hang on. I boil the bitterness out of the herbs, then blare the season? But which season? Fall? Spring?
I don't think he means those seasons.
This is way harder than just throwing a hunk of beef on a plate.
Deep breaths, Raphael. You can do this. And since this whole training thing was my idea, I promise to stick it out to the very end.
Thanks, Ash. With your help, I'm gonna make grub that'll have folks licking their plates.
I was about to say, he does have one more, but I don't think we're gonna get down time. No, I don't want to jump the game. Following the rout at Ailell, the Imperial army attempts to fall back to Garreg Mach. Your forces give chase, hoping to stop them before they arrive. Almost the... yeah, okay. Chase to Garreg Mach.
Your Majesty, where have you gone? I knew it was a foolish idea to bring her to battle, given her condition.
Duke Ailell, my lord! The enemy is advancing from the rear and picking off our units one after the other. It's only a matter of time until they're at our throats. You must flee.
What does that imbecile of a military minister think he's doing? Tell him to stop them. If we fail to find the Emperor soon...
All searches have turned up nothing so far. It's possible she has been taken by the enemy. But please, you must save yourself at least. We will remain here and continue to seek out Her Majesty.
Yes, I suppose staying here myself would only accomplish my being lost as well. In that case, I shall withdraw to the monastery. My apologies, but I leave the search to you.
Understood.
Farewell, and thank you.
The last major impediment before us is Count Burgles, perhaps the most fearsome general in all of Fodlan.
The road to winning this war runs right through this battlefield. I don't care who's waiting for us. Any enemy that stands in our way is getting cut down.
I feel like I can tackle anything after that.
It's time to move, everyone. I know you won't let the kingdom down.
Defeat Duke Ailell. Duke Ailell reaches the evacuation point. The fuck do you mean this is unknown? The fuck do you mean by this? The fuck do you mean by this game? The fuck do you mean by this? What do you mean by this? What does this mean? You're not hiding anything. Oh, I forgot this.
Indeed.
Forgotten it all set up. You may give the order to launch the plan interaction at any time.
Correct.
Very well. Then please take your positions. We're counting on you. Light the beacon. I forgot to grab that. How the fuck did I manage to forget to grab that? Whoops. I guess that was just a fine time to see that menu was out with us getting any new tactics. Light beacons to confuse the enemy and temporarily hold the enemy advance. Okay. So really, we get to do all these tactics. It's perfectly fine for us. Alright.
We're going after Duke Ailell. Edelgard is likely to be with him.
I must escape, even if it's alone. Quickly, to Garreg Mach.
Are you sure about that?
There's a number of soldiers with him. Simply giving chase will not close the distance. We need to cut off his escape route. Sending a few units ahead via the caves might do the trick.
The combat engineers are in position. This should make for a good diversion.
I mean, I think I killed him already.
It's a shame I missed the pitched battle. I'm not so fond of fighting at a disadvantage.
Well,
They'll have troops waiting for us in the caves. I'm sure of it. Let's keep our wits about us.
We're truly done for now. Is there no one who can help us?
nope.
Fine, I'll cover you. They won't get through me.
Initiating
Where are you guys
the
going?
operation. Let's go, everyone. Initiating the operation.
It should go over this way.
Let's go, everyone.
So why did I click myself
Let's
twice?
begin. It's time to move.
I'm a little...
Shall we? Let's give it a shot. Please,
I'll do what I can.
Well, okay, guys, gotta go back.
Good. Send up the signal.
What was that meant to signal? An enemy ambush? Investigate!
Here it comes! You're done!
Sorry, Caspawn.
Edelgard, I'm sorry. I did what I could.
We'll have to take Caspar out if we want to keep moving.
Duke Ire cannot be allowed to escape. We must defeat Caspar with utmost haste.
I mean, we already did.
Finally, there's no time to waste. Let's go!
We are now ready to retreat.
To where? Okay.
Out of the way!
Your Excellency, the Ballisti are ready to fight. That might buy us a small amount of time.
You're not progressing anywhere, son of a bitch.
Done! Our path is effectively blocked. We...
Yeah, I get it. Want me to do the thing? Okay.
shall we? Let's give it a
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about...
Let's go. Please. Is this...
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Initiating the
So
operation.
Dimitri, help the
We
fuck
will
out.
proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Let's begin.
need to disable those ballisti.
Exhausted. Someone relieve me so I can rest.
Let me show you the prowess of House Burgleys. Come and try me if you don't value your lives.
Up.
Minister of Military Affairs himself stands before us now. Very well then. We'll just have to take him down.
We have to take him out now. If we aren't quick about it, Duke Ire's going to get away.
Oh, trust me, he won't get away that far.
Leopold needs help. I'll leave this to you.
I'm tired.
I'm aware you don't need any help, but at least let me heal you.
Nah, of course, it's one of those dynamics.
A wise man is
Fucking.
ever ready.
Nah, I don't think so. You two fuck off.
Who asked you? But now I really can't settle for anything less than...
You see, that doesn't matter, because I'm dead too.
This will be fun. I suppose good manners. Initiating the operation. Let's go, everyone.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
I'll do my best. I'm a little
You
nervous.
two go
We
and
will
knock that
proceed as
base
planned. We
out.
must strive to...
Let's begin.
you don't really have much of a choice to do.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
It's one, yeah, it's one.
We repay them in kind and charge them head on.
Things are not unfolding quite in our favor. I had best retreat.
Finally, someone capable of bringing me to my knees. I shall... What is that?
The Empire cannot afford your death. My apologies, but I'm warping you out of here.
So he lives to fight another day. Regardless, our pathway is now clear. Let us hurry after Duke Ailell.
So, what? Okay, well, says this guy's got a long way around.
I've got this.
Allow me.
My turn.
My boyfriend calls me.
Keep running!
Nope, so okay, never mind. Don't do anything, says, go take him out.
I've got this. Take a breather.
Get a load of this.
Oh, ancestors of Adrastia, and your majesty, our empire is doomed.
Good. And we're done.
Good, it stopped. Now we can keep moving.
Except it doesn't matter because this is open.
We've managed to defeat Duke Ailell, but Edelgard is nowhere to be seen. We must find her.
Gotta find him. Boy, so nothing bad happens to Shaz at the moment.
What? Not a trace of the Emperor in sight. She and Duke Ailell must not be together.
In any case, she's certainly not here.
By now, the Knights of Sero should be making their final approach on Garreg Mach. Perhaps we should join them and focus on reclaiming the monastery before anything else.
No, let's keep looking. Sometimes the person you're looking for is hiding right under your nose the whole time.
Your words hold some truth to them. Very well. We'll split off into groups and search for her all at once.
I'm gonna go check the path up to the monastery. You wanna come with?
Yeah, so what could possibly go wrong?
Of course.
Then we will divide our efforts and search both to the east and west. Good luck.
There's no sign of them.
Well, I really thought this would be working out well, but... you know, old habits die hard. Just can't search for Edelgard wherever we freaking go, I guess.
What's wrong?
You doing that bit again, Shaz?
Oh, nothing.
Oh.
Just thinking how the time has finally come.
Well, I can't say I didn't see this coming. So I know. No, thank you. Stop it.
Azure Gleam. The hour of vengeance.
It's over! Oh, how I've waited for this day. The day that I kill you!
Run away while you can.
Warning now.
You're free to try, but you won't get away from me that easily. I'll carve out your monstrous heart and put an end to the beast dwelling within.
I'll chase you to the end of Portland!
I've ever fought for.
Strange. The two of them have yet to return.
They've sent no word back either. They may have been ambushed by Imperial stragglers.
Your Majesty, I bear troubling news from one of our scouting units. A squadron of mages has been spotted laying in ambush in the forest ahead. They surely hope to obstruct our march.
I can only assume they're what's left of the ones we faced in Ailell.
It's difficult to say. But given the situation, there's a high probability the search party we sent out to find the Emperor has been attacked.
No. We must hurry, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, we've confirmed the locations of the Commander and the Ashen Demon, but they're locked in heated combat. Not only that, but it appears as though the Commander's the one who instigated it.
What?
We should be off. The situation is one we must attend to ourselves.
You almost make it sound like you expected this.
Our mercenary friend feared a time would come when they turn their blade on us. They've worried for many moons now that one day they may end up like Cornelia or Mycen, losing control, transforming, and attacking their friends, that is. I promised I would put them down if such events came to pass.
We should embark at once, Your Majesty. There's not a moment to waste.
Yes. I suggest we steel ourselves for the worst.
Spies, you've seen this coming.
I will hunt you until my dying breath. Get back here!
There's not a moment to lose. We must stop their attack.
I haven't the slightest notion what is going on, but I have happened to destroy them all.
Time to go
Alright,
to work.
well, just off, I know basically what I need to do, so I'm not gonna worry too much, so I'm just gonna...
Let me show you how it's done.
I'm on it. Let's see how it...
Shall we?
Just gonna send in some units one at a time,
Do
yeah.
my best. I'm a little nervous.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
We will proceed as planned.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Oh, if I must.
That mage unit is on the move. We won't be able to avoid them.
It's gonna take a while for me to play as Luigi again.
See how those beasts crawl to the slaughter. Let me put you out of your misery, beasts.
Bias. Gotta bias. Shoot, get back here.
I won't
I refuse to hold back. You won't stop me!
I tire of playing with you ingrates.
I'll do my best.
Stay out of this! It does not concern you!
If they won't listen to reason, we'll have to use force to stop them. Hurry!
Whoop.
Hang on, kid. I'm coming.
Not yet. I must move us away from all of these foolish distractions!
Ah! Ah!
I'll do my best.
I'm a little nervous. Oh, if I might. Leave this to...
Time to go to work. Let me show you how it's done.
Alright, well.
Let's begin.
That,
It's
go ahead and
Shall
have
we?
some units right off the game.
Let's begin. Come with me. Let's begin. It's time to...
I'm on it. Let's see how it goes.
They've walked away.
Here I go.
We can't make any progress like this.
We have no idea where they will reappear. We should split up to cover every possible location.
Level up.
Why do you insist on interfering?
Yes.
They're putting up more of a fight than I expected. Deploy the reserves.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
I'm on it. Let's see how...
Time to go to work. Let me show you.
I'll do my best. I'm a little...
We do not stop coming.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Please, excuse me.
Not again. The boar was right. This won't be easy.
We must defeat them if we hope to reach the stronghold.
That mercenaries. No, it cannot be.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
Ah.
You think this rickety little stronghold can slow me down? Don't make me laugh.
Dragon, keep going.
Can these horse enemies stop for 1 second? Jesus Christ! I'm trying to kill one specific enemy here. Where is the gatekeepers?
Restorative's in order.
I'm all right.
There we go. Okay.
Please,
I'll not permit this chance to slip away.
Ah! Whoa!
We've had a report of someone matching Edelgard's description nearby.
Good. But with the situation being what it is, won't be able to reach her for some time.
Oh, speaking of which, hi, Claude.
The Kingdom army is locked in combat with some sort of mysterious force. Has Edelgard been captured?
I'll do my best. Let's move. I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous.
Time to go to work. Let me show you how.
I'm on it. Let's see how it...
Oh, if I'm...
Allow me.
allow me.
I could take a lesson from your persistence.
I mean, I don't know if this is for this match this time. I know what to do here. Whee!
I have you.
Not yet.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Please, let's go. Please, is this a shall? Let's give it a shot.
Let's begin.
Time to go to work. Let me show you how it's done.
I've awaited this
I
moment.
dislike ending things on a low note. As such, prepare to die!
Let's begin. It's time to move.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous.
I'm on it. Let's see how it...
Oh, if I must.
Yeah, I don't care about fighting this man. Just move on. Hello.
Refuse to hold back.
Swoosh.
You won't stop me.
Can barely see shit. Wee. Wee.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot. Please. Excuse me.
Not done yet.
Swine, as best as I can, game.
Snap out of it.
Step out of it.
How could I lose to beasts?
Don't know how they got frozen, but okay. Whoosh!
I am undone.
Jesus Christ, there were so many enemies.
Hold it down at last, huh? For now, I think it transferred to the rear guard.
Thank you.
You sound surprised, kid. I'm almost offended.
Why?
Hello, Tomas. Solin.
If I must wring the life from you by my own hand, then so be it.
Everybody get him.
I suspected as much. He's the same as Cornelia and all the rest. I must capture him and learn the truth about that day.
Which one? Hi, Solon.
Try me, you witless beasts.
Forgive us, Your Majesty. Our quarry escaped during a transfer. It's not good. Send out a search party immediately. I refuse to hold back.
Whoosh!
You won't stop me.
Every second you waste on me costs you 10 times more.
And? What are you gonna do about it?
You won't stop me.
How could I allow myself to be bested by such a despicable beast as this one? I need to get this flesh underground.
No, you don't.
So it's true. You really are from Shambhala.
Forgive me for this, Solon. But without your sacrifice, this world can never be made clean.
Man, imagine what happened. He's gonna be experiencing this one more time.
By the laws
It's gonna make
of
it for sake.
creation, throw wide your infernal gates and swallow my foes.
Where is he?
Dimitri, you good?
I am. As are you. The enemy must be near. We should split up.
You there.
What?
Is something wrong, Edelgard? You seem different.
How do you know what my name is? You must be... No, I can't... I don't get it. What is this? What's happening?
Not good.
Well. Ups.
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
Battle does have its benefits.
It has been a long, long battle. My race wavers at the brink of extinction, and so it falls upon me to reclaim this world, that what was stolen from my people might be theirs once more. Which is why I was born. Yes, I created you. The cycle of the world, the rehousing of souls. How desperately I sought this secret art, but it demanded precision. One defect, one essence wrongly transplanted, would lead to consequences most irreparable. I knew I must oversee the process myself in order to save my beloved people.
I just realized they're just kind of floating there, just kind of out of sync. Nice touch.
When my consciousness first initialized, I was nothing. I remember the sound of water, of bubbles, the sound of a massive object slowly lurching along. I thought the noise would continue for eternity. But then, a change. Something gave way. The water began rushing rapidly. Pale shadows closed in around me. Amidst deafening sounds, I walked desperately in search of light. That was an unforeseen accident. I was sure all had been lost to the waters. It was fortunate I had created you, for you proved useful in a way I never expected. I am to become you. That's why I'm here. That's why I've been compelled to remove any obstacle in your way. Only by destroying the abomination inside the Ashen Demon can we bring salvation to the world. So you understand. Then return that body you two share to me.
I gotta look back on the verse, but was this dialogue different depending on the round? I could have sworn the first time I saw this was like much shorter in comparison. Could be entirely wrong. It could just be like, no, it's been a while since I saw the scene for the first time, so I'm probably forgetting which dialogue goes where. But
it pains me to do this to you, but alas, all was written from the beginning.
Azure gleam into the chasm.
Where am I?
Let's hold off on the weapons for now, okay? Probably best you don't move at all, actually.
Huh? What are you doing here, Claude? Glad to see you're okay, at least.
Not sure okay is the word I'd go with. Dimitri and I got sucked into some weird magic vortex.
Okay, I'm really noticing the change. Edelgard is not here yet.
One of your making, I can only presume.
When we came to, we were sprawled on the ground here. Charming place, if you ask me.
I take it you don't remember what happened. You changed, attempted to strike at us. We were thankfully able to subdue you, at least temporarily. But you came to and fled not long after. You were, by all accounts, a different person entirely.
I guess that kinda rings a bell. The last thing I remember is Arval telling me to slay the Ashen Demon. At least, I think it was Arval.
Arval?
The voice in my head. We've known each other for a few years now.
Huh.
Sounds pretty out there, right? This is why I never mentioned it.
And you claim this Arval suddenly decided to turn on you.
I know how it sounds, but yeah. There are two things I can say for sure. The first is that Arval's magic is what dragged us all in here. And the second is that there's no one in my head anymore.
What? How can you be sure?
Because I don't feel them. At least, not in my mind. Arval's somewhere else now. Somewhere distant.
Well, that's vague. How are we supposed to make heads or tails of any of this?
At the very least, I believe your account well enough to say you are no longer a threat to us.
Right. We can save all that metaphysics stuff for some other time. Anyhow, you wouldn't happen to know a way out of this dark, void place, would you?
About that, I know I said distant, but Arval's definitely here with us somewhere. If we can find them and figure out what magic they used on us, we might just be able to escape.
You sure are optimistic for someone who's surrounded by horrible nothingness.
It isn't as though we have any alternatives. We should take a look around. Perhaps we can learn more about this place in the process.
Dimitri? Where are you going?
So you were dragged in here as well, Edelgard. Are you all right?
What are you doing here? Where am I?
We aren't sure ourselves. But we have no intention of fighting you. Know that.
We? Who else is here with you?
Why'd you run off like that, Dimitri? Did you notice something? Wait, Edelgard?
It seems much has transpired without my knowledge.
Yeah, I don't think any of us really know what's going on here. By the way, Edelgard, you look pretty different from the last time I saw you. Did something happen to you?
The last time? When was that? It seems I have a fair number of gaps in my memory.
Yeah, I'm sure it's those things live on rocks. Just make sure there's no trace of what they did to us at all.
The most recent thing I can remember is Aryan Road. You and I were squaring off, Dimitri, when Talus appeared and cast some dark magic on me.
That was over 6 moons ago. If Viscount Fenya's word is anything to go by, you've been serving as Duke Ayer's puppet ever since. Not only that, but Duke Ayer himself was under the nefarious control of Talus.
6 months? And tell me, what of the Empire? I can't believe I have to direct such a question to you two, of all people.
Adrestia changed big time after the battle at Aryan Road against the Kingdom. Your lands have been ravaged, your military has lost all discipline, and Lester and Fargus have since joined hands to put an end to the Empire's brutality. You're actually catching us right in the middle of the climactic fight.
After we routed the Imperial army in the Valley of Torment, you fled, escaping with Duke Ayer. Once we put an end to him, we turned our gaze toward finding you. We're caught up in some bizarre magic which brought us here.
That was all rather painful to hear, but I thank you for the explanation. I'm not sure how exactly Talus is manipulating me, but he is clearly doing so to steer the Empire toward his own desires. In the past, he took over the body of my uncle, Lord Arundel, and snatched the reins of Adrestia as its regent, meaning history is repeating itself in the grandest, most vile way.
So it's true then. Lord Arundel was actually Talus.
You've got to help us get out of here, Edelgard.
I would be glad to. Once you inform me further about the current state of Fodlan. I've been, in essence, asleep the last half a year, remember?
Yes. I suppose we can afford a short break, to bring you up to speed before we resume our search.
Once again, back in Zahawas. No sign of an exit. One of the others have found anything.
Over here. I hope you're well.
I have not the faintest idea what is going on, but I'm glad to see you're all alright. You were not inflicted or injured or inflicted in any way, are you? Then let me know immediately if you feel unwell.
Hey!
Hey, nice to be asking you that. Sounds like I went kind of berserk. You're not hurt, are you? There's no need to worry about me. I am unharmed, as you can see. Now, let us search the surrounding area. We must find out what we can about the current situation.
Huh?
I wonder...
That could possibly aid our escape. We need to take advantage of anything at our disposal. To be honest, I find it hard to believe any of your claims. Not that I can do much about it, I have no idea where we are.
Yeah,
I get it.
know.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to, but it would really help if you could lend us a hand.
Yes.
It's not a problem. I'm used to my life being subject to someone else's will anyway. Oh. Seems like Dimitri and Claude are in the middle of some kind of discussion.
What do you hope to accomplish once this war is over, Claude?
Why? Where'd I have some nasty plot up my sleeve? Well, I don't. Although I doubt you're gonna like what I do have planned. I'm just gonna come out and say it. After the war, I'm going to abolish the Central Church and depose the Archbishop. The people of Fodland have been shackled by this decrepit system for too long, and I'm ending it.
If it's not anything I'm doing it, I'm doing it.
You're going to do away with the church?
That's right. Think about it. Who steals your freedom and gives you an endless list of duties and obligations simply because you have a crest? Who forces you and your friends into a bunch of unwanted marriages and positions of power? The church even forbids any official contact with outside regions. Not exactly great for Fargus, right? Being as close to Serang and Albinia as you are.
But to be clear, your issue is with the church, yes? Not with Fargus itself?
Exactly. We have nothing to gain by fighting you. And really, our enemy isn't the actual church so much as the people at the top who make all the decisions.
I understand where you're coming from, Claude. And on a personal level, I actually agree with you.
But as a king, you're opposed.
Yes, for 3 reasons. First, abolishing the church would deny the king's right to rule Fargus. Without one, the people will descend into chaos and war. Would you be able to take responsibility for such a thing once it came to pass? Second, recklessly discarding the church will only incite discord among the clergy and its supporters. And finally, a revolution of this nature will not only mean casualties among the common folk, but will endanger your own life as well.
Leaving the first 2 for a second, I have some serious issues with that last one. I'm glad you're concerned for my safety, but I can take care of myself.
But don't you see? The people you wish to depose are human, just as you are. No matter what ingenious scheme you come up with, or how careful you try to be, they will suffer. And their vengeance will eventually find you, no matter how hard you try to stave it off. I know full well the guilt that accompanies such actions, and the retribution they provoke.
Everyone has to deal with the consequences of their decisions. If you let it rule you, Fodland never changes. And if it doesn't change, it'll just fall apart.
But not taking the time to look where you're going will only lead you to stumble and fall. And if there are those who would be hurt by this, I consider it my duty to help them.
There you go, trying to save everyone again. You really are too good for me.
To be honest, I'm jealous of how you're not burdened with the same restrictions.
In the world I'm trying to create, you wouldn't be burdened by them either. You could even... No, forget that. I'm serious about what I said, though. And I really do admire how you want to save everyone. Honestly, if you weren't a king, I think we could have been friends.
I feel much the same. Had I joined with you, I might have been able to see a different vision of Fodland.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm not gonna be stuck here for the rest of our lives, are we? There's no way I could have seen this coming. I would have totally prepared for it if I had.
Huh?
Well, what would you have done? Could you have done a scheme?
Well, I'm
Why'd you jump to the action too soon? I just know you have such faith in me. I was just worried about how my friends were doing after my little disappearing act. On the bright side, I'm trapped with the most stubborn people on the planet. I'm sure we can get through this if we work together. What are Dimitri and Ailell talking about?
Enough with the searching glances, Dimitri. Say what you're going to say.
I was just thinking that I find it difficult to speak with you. Even now that we have the opportunity to exchange words peaceably, too many have died for us to suddenly have meaningful heart-to-heart conversation.
Oh? That's not how I feel. Unless you mean you don't wish to speak with the tyrant you consider responsible for their deaths. In which case, let's just believe what we believe, accept that our paths have diverged, and see this through to the very end.
You're placing words in my mouth. Still, I suppose that does cut to the heart of the matter. I will not claim that all my choices were right, but I accept responsibility for them. I made them carefully and with full knowledge of the consequences.
And I'd like to think I can say the same. But this is unproductive. We need to get out of here.
Fair enough. But first, answer me this. Do you know what became of your mother and Selma?
Why would I?
Someone told me that you would know how she met her end. Although I suspect that was nothing more than the dying ravings of a madwoman.
Ah. So this comment especially makes more sense now that we've seen this about it. Well, Cornelia insisted that Dimitri goes to Aidegard for the answers.
I suppose so. Regardless, thank you for asking. No, shall we get back to finding a way?
Please, we can resolve anything as long as distraction is.
That's quite a trap.
Whatever this place is, I find myself lucky at least one moment.
Thanks, Ed.
Yes, thank you.
Perhaps we can put our differences aside, if only for a moment. I'll still be so close to you.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm very tired. You know, I just remembered something from back when I was a child. I fallen to the ground, and was never kind hand reaching out to help me up and took it about me. But I'm lucky first to see what it was. Oh, see a trick. What is it?
I have a similar memory. What happened to the girl who fell in the dirt?
Knowing you, such occurrences would have been commonplace in your youth. No charge for blood we share unknown.
No, I'm ready for getting golden face. All things my own man.
Enough. Let's end this before we fools ourselves. We need to stay. That's our only priority. Not the world outside will be unkind to you while I'm here.
Hey, God, bye.
What are you doing? You should know what hesitate to leave behind.
Indeed. I'm coming. Ella.
Let's just stick out to the source then, because it's going to be handed now.
Yeesh. You can't tell forward from back in here.
Forward and repeating jokes.
Let's try over that way, maybe?
Good idea. It seems different from the rest of the void. Look out!
So it failed. Has my skill degraded that sharply over the years?
It was seriously me floating out the best idea I could do. Well, I mean, not that there's kind of much difference to that, honestly.
Arvel.
I have been searching for you. And look what you brought me. The three who fancy themselves sovereigns, ruling over that abomination's wretched spawn.
Are you sure you're not the abomination in this case? Shut up, I'm in the midst of talking here.
What unexpected luck. I do hope you are all prepared to face death this day.
You do know I'm on New Game Plus, right? Oh. Well. Can I at least have some optimism at the very least? No. Fuck.
So you're Arval, huh? Sorry, but I can't say dying here sounds all that appealing. What we'd really like is for you to lift this weird sorcery of yours and send us home.
Oh, I do not think that will be happening. But even if I desired to accede to your wishes, the great forbidden spell of Zaharas is a one-way journey. None can escape this eternal darkness.
I've escaped once, I can do it again. Shut up! I'm in the midst of talking. Do you not understand who you are talking to? Yes. Oh shit, I guess I'm out of luck then.
Are you certain? Would killing you not accomplish the task?
Something tells me they wouldn't lay this trap, only to suffer the same fate as us. If this being can free themselves from this void, it stands to reason that so too can we.
Then try cutting me down if you like. Sadly, what you see before you is but an illusion.
Even though I'm definitely the real thing. Do not question why I said an illusion.
I have a task to fulfill, and once it is accomplished, I shall leave this place alone.
Arvel, wait! What task are you talking about? Why did you use me? What are you trying to do here?
Ah, but you are mistaken. I am not Arval. My name is Epimenides, an ordinary man who vowed to kill the beast which set the earth ablaze. Do you not comprehend my purpose? I must save this world and its true people. That is why I chose to pass my consciousness down through the ages. And you are the vessel for that consciousness.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be skipping all of this now, so sorry if you wanted to see anything different, but everything's kind of the same as from here, so yeah, sorry. See you on the other side.
Why are you consulting with the enemy? He's right where you want him.
Why are you... No. This is a deception. The man I know would never raise a weapon at me.
Even though we haven't yet to see Hubert find the other times we could have possibly seen him. What happened to Hubert in actual Fortnite in this timeline? What happened to him? He's like dead in Fortnite, we just haven't seen him?
It's done.
This darkness is a mirror for the soul. And once a soul is imprisoned here, it is eternally severed from the real world.
Is that why Ailell is returned to normal? Some trick of the darkness?
Kind of interesting thought to say aloud. So, admittedly, that was like a lower volume because I was trying to show off nice leitmotif that I didn't hear the first time until like hearing it afterwards. But yeah, this whole battle scene trilogy just kind of has sort of this leitmotif theme here. So I probably might be going the same way forward if I were to you know, see the other route to its end. So I don't know. Something I'm looking forward to seeing if that's true or not.
You're done.
Done.
No, this isn't over. Be gone with you! The cycle of this world must be protected! You fool! Why must you resist me so?
You know my reason. The tomorrow we're fighting for. The choices are to make.
It's incredible. Just how strong you've become.
Arval.
You have grown more than I ever thought possible. And yet... I've never felt more alone.
I'm sorry, what? This doesn't got that item, what? Okay. Separate file recording this time. No other recording sound, just jeez, okay. Like, I don't know what I did to somehow crash the phone application to you know, not make it work visually. It was still recording just fine, but yeah, I was not gonna take too much of a risk on that, to be honest. I was definitely still kept the recording file at the very least, but I was a little away for nothing. But this is gonna make it even more pain to record in. But yeah, I basically got this for this making this battle. Anyways, not all done that. Let's see the aftermath.
Looks like we made it out in one piece.
Are you sure about that? I still have no idea what's going on.
Yes, it all felt like a strange fever dream. Whatever was that place? It seems we've lost sight of Ailell as well.
Maybe she got back before we did and hightailed it out of here. I doubt she got far, though. The real question is, where would she go?
Garreg Mach, surely. She must seek to reconvene with the Imperial forces.
What do you want to do? Should we get back to the search? Or maybe we'd be better off regrouping with the others first.
The latter. We weren't gone long, but I worry for our friend's safety.
I should probably get back to my people, too. I don't want them going gray over little old me. But I'll see you both over at Garreg Mach. Oh, and feel free to clobber the Imperial army without us if you get there first.
Very well. We will see you there, Claude.
Lord Uncle.
Do not worry me so, Ailell. Come, let us handle everything for you. It has served us all exceedingly well so far.
Yes,